All right, my friends, welcome back. Welcome back. We are still drinking and we're still playing some chaos drafts. We're gonna finish this bottle of brown sugar bourbon. Once again, we are playing tonight in memory of our fallen comrade, Sammy. Sammy passed away this morning. He was John's gerbil, Burnsy's brother. We miss him very much, but here we are. We're just playing chaos drafts and we're drinking and having a good time. We threw out the last draft. We 0-3'd the first draft. My drafts earlier today, I went 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-0. But we're talking about Star Wars. We're having a great time. We're having fun. Having a good time. Our first pack is going to be Alara Reborn, the all gold card set. Tough place to start, I'm not going to lie. And cheers, everyone. That's all I got left. That's all I got left. Sky. This card is medium. Gorger Worm is just like pretty good. Oh, I mean, having the first pick a gold card sucks. I guess I'm okay with the worm. I don't even know. All right. Sammy was only a year and a half. We're pretty sure he had a tumor in his stomach, unfortunately. We were hoping he was just backed up, but he was actually doing better last night. We've been feeding him lettuce and peas and stuff. He was drinking, but once they have a tumor, there's nothing you can do. So, it sucks. Anyway, we're talking Star Wars Chaos Drafts. What's a Chaos Draft? Basically, they give you random packs from Magic's history. So our first pack was Alara Reborn. This next pack here is Innistrad. And 24 unique packs the whole draft. It's really, really fun. Just like a lot of wacky cards and finding synergies. Drafted a lot today. As I said, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-0. Then went 0-3 in a video and 3-0 in a video. And now we're trying again. So Angel of Flight Alablaster is just like a 4/4 flyer for 5, which is great. And as upside as well. We're taking that. Not really on our colors, but ooh, Vendilion Click. The modern Masters packs are obviously great for these because all the cards are really good. Click is like fine. It's not actually like an obscenely powerful Magic card in fair formats. This card's dope. Skyreach Manta. This card's actually really, really good. But I don't know if we can like play multiple colors or not. It's a phantom draft, so there's no rare drafting. I feel like it's Skyreach Manta, or honestly, Evolving Wilds is not the worst pick in the world, but it looks like it might be 3 colors here, maybe even more. So maybe we'll take the Manta. Nest Invader is also pretty good. Maybe just take Nest Invader, just like a safer pick. Sure. Alright, now we have a Theros pack. We've got Flame Speaker Adept, Mogi's Marauders, Agent of Horizons, Borderland Minotaur, Deathbell Raider. All these cards are pretty bad. I'm okay with Flame Speaker Adept. It's not particularly good. Agent of Horizons is like, eh. Borderland Minotaur is also pretty mopey. Yeah, the Adept's fine. Well, there's Scry in like a lot of sets, so maybe we can do that. One of the most important things about Chaos Drafts is like finding your cross-block synergies. And Scry is one of them. Yeah, we're talking lots of Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And talking about how Rogue One's great. Last Jedi was like half great, half awful. Force Awakens is pretty medium. Scary Larry, Luke was great in The Last Jedi. I agree that the milking the alien nipple monster was probably an unnecessary scene, and I agree that flying Leia was also one of the worst scenes in the movie. But on the whole, I think Mark Hamill killed it. I think that Luke was one of the best characters in the movie, and one of the most interesting and deep characters, and he was great. So I disagree. This pack is terrible. We're taking Gore Swine. That sucks. I guess the bolster spell wasn't that bad, but someone tried to make a recut of Last Jedi where they cut out all the women, which is really stupid, obviously. Basically, if you cut all the Cantablight stuff and just focus on the Rey stuff, made the movie an hour and a half, it'd be great. But this pack is bad for us. I suppose Battlegate Mimic is like a bear. The Bears. I don't think Mark is a great actor, but I'm really happy with his performance in Last Jedi, and I feel like it's a great swan song for his career. He's obviously older now, and like I feel like it was sort of accepted that like he wasn't a very good actor, but he's Luke Skywalker, so here he is, you know. So the fact he was able to come back and like vindicate himself and like put on a really good performance, this is really, really cool. Yeah, that bolster spell might have been good. I kind of just glossed over it because it said gain 4 life. I agree. Mark Hamill is definitely a great voice actor for sure. I totally agree. But Atarka Pummeler, this card's okay. It's a 4/5 with upside. Yeah, but Genesis Wave. Yeah, I mean, Last Jedi and Force Awakens are both definitely not perfect. They are definitely both flawed movies, unfortunately. I do think Rogue One is great, but it's funny because the thing I actually liked the least about Rogue One is the Darth Vader scene at the end, because it's just like total fan service, and I'm not about it. Spider's good. It's fine. Oh yeah, Kylo and Rey is just great. I just love it. Sigil of the Nyan Gods is not a good card, but it cycles super easily and it might do something, so we're taking it. No playables. I guess this card's like okay. Nightbird's Clutches. We haven't really been green yet, right? Mostly been blue every draft. Plutonium, I agree. I feel like they have no plan for these Star Wars movies. They've just been like, alright, go. Do stuff. Okay, cool. Do more stuff. You know, like there hasn't been like an overarching plan for all of the movies, which sucks because they're not doing a very cohesive job with them. This card's fine. Our curve is currently high, but hey, it came back. Our curve's been fun. Step 1, make Star Wars movie. Step 2, Step 3, profit. Time to go to work. Work all day. We like underpantsy. Our deck's okay so far. Okay. So we're like kind of 3 colors. Spaceballs, The Quest 2, The Quest for More Money. I like it. Alright, I mean, Aven Liberator's fine. It's a morph. Sprouting Vines is like kind of interesting, but kind of eh. Next pack is Innistrad something. Harness the Storm. This card's so cool. Survive the Night. Emissary of the Sleepless. This card's okay. A lot of 5-drops though. Again, a lot of 5-drops. I think Survive the Night's like okay. Ooh, 7th edition? That's fun. The old foil Serpent Warrior. For a long time, 7th edition was like the pimp set to have on Magic Online. Like if you had like, if you're playing Shocks, they had to be 7th edition. Wumbo. I'm sorry, my friend. Sammy passed away this morning. We're pretty sure he had a stomach tumor. Nicole and I were up late the last like 4 days caring for him, feeding him peas, and we really hoped it was just like a stomach backup kind of thing, but he was doing pretty good last night, and he passed away this morning, which means it must have been like a stomach tumor, which sucks. We're very sad. John's very, very sad, because 7th edition was the oldest set on Magic Online at the time. So, this card's fun. My Anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns. I think Solo had no potential at all. They announced that movie and I was like, oh my god, what are they doing? Do I think Rey is similar to Elspeth? I'm not familiar with the Magic lore at all. People liked white border trash, yes. This pack is pretty bad for us. There's actually just like nothing. Excommunicate's like okay. Eldritch Evolution. Falkenrath Reaver. Emrakul's Influence. Primal Druid. Field Creeper. I guess you want the bear, right? Like, we're probably like splashing white, I guess. The prequels were awful. Ewan McGregor was good. So was Liam Neeson, honestly. But the writing in the prequels, John could write a better story. He's my 7-year-old. Quest for the Goblin Lord, but I'm right here. Here I am. You found me. It's the easiest quest ever. Razor Boomerang. That's funny. This pack's pretty bad. Yes, Honest Magic, yes. Oh, the writing in the prequels was atrociously bad, yes. The problem was that if you watch the video I said to watch about Star Wars being saved in editing, you'll see a lot of the point I'm about to make.
10 seems a good number.
What's up, Juan? Thanks for resubbing. George Lucas is brilliant in a lot of ways and an idiot in a lot of ways. George is a visionary. Fantastic at world building. Fantastic at crafting the ideas that shape a universe and the basic ideas. He's real bad at the minutia. He's really, really bad at the actual directing and stuff. And for Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi, there are people there to be like, George, that's not a good idea. Let's do this instead. And he had to do it. For the prequels, there was no one there to say, George, we shouldn't do this, because everyone was terrified because George Lucas is George freaking Lucas, you know? Oh my god, these Kamigawa sets are so bad. So like, no one told him, you know what, George? Maybe metachlorians aren't a good idea. And so on and so forth. So he just did whatever the hell he wanted to. And it was awful because he has good ideas, but he needs someone to rein him in, you know? Yeah, I think Solo was pretty bad. I left that movie. I was like already at like a 4 out of 10 through most of the movie. And then one of the final scenes happened with the weird cameo. I guess I won't spoil it. And I went down to about a 2 of a 10. I was ready to shit on the seats and walk out of the theater. Hello? Pretty bad. Oh, I know when do I stop when the bottle's empty. Blacker than my father's soul. Name that tune. Drunk enough to something, something. Name that tune. Get a high five from me. All these cards suck. Have I seen the Death Star being blown up was an inside job video? Well, it was an inside job, right? I mean, it was Galen Erso. Eldrick's Evolution, sure. Nobody name that tune? Come on, guys. I'm from Long Island, for God's sakes. Pink. Quest of the Goblin Lord, that's me. You found me, I'm right here. Challenge Thursday is a thing I used to do on stream where people would challenge me to do stuff. That command is really, really old. I know, Nub, I know. Really, nobody? Come on. It's the first Google search. All right. Sir, fault line. Sad about Burnsy. Yeah, Burnsy is sad. Burnsy is not. Hey. Burnsy, where are you? Go over to the side of the cage, but nobody can see you. Burnsy's fine. Sammy passed away. Alright, this pack is... God. Fault line deals X damage to each creature without flying and each player. That card's pretty good. Hidden Spider, Winding Worm, Reflexes. Alright. Fault line it is. Ooh, Dominaria. The first eruption. With no art. Because why would our cards ever have art on Magic Online? One damage each creature that's flying. Add red, red. Yeah, I guess Rampaging Cyclops is okay. Alright. We're like building a deck here. It's not a particularly good deck, but it's doing some stuff. We are essentially red, green, splashing white. Toll Collector. I think Zada's Commando is fine. Just 2 on First Striker for 2 is fine. Eldrazi Mimic. It's not really where we're at. Pyroclasm? Yeah. It's a little off-brand for our deck. Good card, though. You can board it, I suppose. All the other cards are unplayable. I mean, Treetop Bracers is like... sorta there, kinda, not really. Alright. Just a deck. Just a deck. Hey folks, tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're doing some late night streams. We are drinking. We are remembering our fallen brother in Sammy. Sammy was Burnsy's brother, John's gerbil. Often seen on stream, more often on the John and Jim show. Sammy passed away this morning, and we're pretty sad about it. John's really, really sad. It really sucks seeing how sad John is. John is my 7-year-old stepson, and Burnsy, of course, is sad too. We're all sad, but we're pouring one out for him. We're remembering him. Doing some chaos drafts. Everyone show some love in chat. Raise your hearts for Burnsy, for Sammy, not Burnsy. This card's fine. Our deck's like pretty aggressive. It's not great, but big thanks to all of our new subs and our viewers for hanging out. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow. Don't forget also, if you're a new sub, check out our private Discord chat server. We've been chatting about Star Wars for the last like 2 hours, and I'll keep on going all night, my friends, because I got opinions and want you to hear them. So, Knight of Souls Betrayal is pretty sweet, but none of these cards are particularly good. Probably not playing any of them. Guess we'll board the Unearthly Blizzard if necessary. Riot Ringleader. Also not very good. What is going on here? Just all blue and black cards? Come on now. I need some playables. My anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns, hun. It's late. I'm at that point now where it's like 2:30 in the morning and I'm like regretting starting this draft up, but we're doing it. We're here. Grappling Hook. Give him the old Batman. No, we'll take the Scattershell Giant. Just a big doofer. We're in big doofer mode. Scary Larry with the drama and the gossip. Here we go. Scary Larry says, Jim, a buddy of mine I used to work with, worked lighting for the sets of the prequels and told me some great inside info of the screen drama between Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman. LOL. They were hot and heavy movie 2, took a small break before film 3, and she got a new boyfriend and brought him to the set with her. Damn. Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a pretty big crush on Natalie Portman. Still do. Don't tell Nicole. All these cards terrible. All these cards are also terrible. Alright, we're just playing like the old, 18 creatures, no spells deck. It's fine. Seething Song? Tilt. I mean, if Hayden Christian was heartbroken, I think he would have acted better. So, he did not. A Rag Dealer? Cool. Alright, need a few more playables. What's going in the deck here? We got... I mean, Pyroclasm is like... We have quite the mixture of bad creatures here. And no mana fixing at all. We're in a bit of trouble here. This card's fine. Riot Ringleader. Country Caravan says, if that's what we saw of their on-screen chemistry, I shudder to think of what it was like off-screen. Yeah. I don't like sand. It's coarse and sandy and it gets everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. I guess this is fine. So we're splashing white for like a few tricks and a big flyer or two. This deck's bad. This deck is not good. Swamp. Get out of here. This deck is just bad. I think Mimic is better than Woodlurker, and Mimic card just an actual 2/1. Yeah. This deck sucks. Let's go. Plutonium, I do believe that is true. And I do agree. I think Carrie Fisher wrote about it in their book. Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill were had a little stuff going on. Which makes sense. Because their chemistry was great. Oh, God. You know, I think our plan of drinking and drafting might go wrong this draft, but we'll see. We'll see. Farce. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like that's the saddest part of the new Star Wars movies too, is Carrie Fisher's passing. They kind of set up like the first movie as the Han Solo movie. Like The Force Awakens was like definitely Han Solo focused. Last Jedi was very Luke Skywalker focused. I think it was very, very clear that the third movie was going to be very Leia focused. And Carrie Fisher passes away. And it's just devastating. It's just so awful. It just sucks. It just really, really sucks. And that's another reason why they're going to be even more disjointed than they already were, you know? Mesmeric Fiend is annoying. I'm not going to lie. No, she's going to be not CGI'd. They're very clear about that. They said specifically they are not going to CGI her into the movie. And it's a disaster, honestly, because I'm very sure in my heart of hearts that the third Star Wars movie was going to be very, very heavily Leia based, and it sucks. It really sucks. They cut a lot of her shit out in the first movie. In The Force Awakens, they filmed a lot of scenes about explaining the Republic and explaining, you know, backstory and stuff, and they cut them all out. And it was very clear to me that Leia was going to be, you know, a mentor to Rey and just very, very important. And they just, obviously, it's bad. I mean, we're dropping a 5-drop here, which is pretty cool. No Xertskis. I think just drop the 5/5. It's pretty big, you know? What are they doing? They're doing nothing. Do they also have a rare Master Removal spell? Because that would suck. Would be a 4 for 2. I mean, they're DOB, so... Oh, alright. Wow. Tough game there. Tough game. Our mana base is so bad. The old 7-7-3. Oh, God. You know, if you're running the old 7-7-3, you screwed up. Alright? You screwed up. But the bottle's empty. So, nobody got my reference. Oh, nighty, when does it stop when the bottle's empty? And I'm pretty sad about it. Because I'm from Long Island, alright? From Long Island. Come on now. Did I ever play The Force Unleashed? No. I played Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. That game was cool. Yeah, we're just about empty here. Got to stream tomorrow too. Probably do some donation bonus leagues. I got to catch up on and stuff. Karate Pawn, I sort of agree. A New Hope is like fine. Empire is fantastic. Return of the Jedi is pretty good. The old Fault Line. Okay. And keep skis here. That's the problem with Star Wars. The problem with Star Wars is that, like, there's such good ideas. And there's such good, like, just general overall world building. But, like, the execution is so poor so often. Alright, that's very bad. It's possible I just like shouldn't have played this, because we're gonna Fault Line probably and kill the 1/1, and there's like no good attack here, so like just kind of worthless. Probably shouldn't have played it. Want to draw a plains or a mountain, or I guess we could just like Gorger Worm the Mimic. That's fine. How do I rank all the Star Wars films? Starting with the worst? Well, I don't count the prequels as even existing. So, in my mind, I guess there are 6 Star Wars films. There's 7. There's the original trilogy. There's Force Awakens and Last Jedi, Solo, and Rogue One. I would say Solo is definitely the worst. Solo's the worst. Then The Force Awakens. Then I guess Last Jedi. But I'm sad because like some parts of Last Jedi are the best by a mile and some parts are terrible. So I would say yeah, Solo, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, A New Hope, Return of a Jedi, Rogue One, Empire Strikes Back. That's from worst to best. Darth Maul is the worst character in cinematic history. Don't be an idiot and don't be fooled by the fact that there's cool backflips. Darth Maul is a piece of garbage. Darth Maul is a terrible character. Like, nothing about Darth Maul is redeeming in any way at all. Darth Maul shows up, says 2 words, does backflips, and then dies. He's a literal fucking cartoon character. He's awful. Raise the alarm. Okay. Probably should have played this planes first. Oh my god. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Like, people's infatuation with Darth Maul makes no sense to me at all. The dude literally exists to do backflips. That's all. That's the whole point of the character. It's just stupid. Darth Maul says like 2 words in the entire movie. Alright, one mountain and we're good here. Animated TV series, don't give a fuck. Sorry. I curse a lot more when it's nighttime. I apologize. I don't care. Darth Maul's dead. I don't want to see Darth Maul with robot legs. I don't want to see Darth Maul in the Solo movie. I don't want to see Darth Maul ever again. Darth Maul is a Mortal Kombat character. Perfect. Oh, I'm dead. Just worthless. Just worthless. Just the worst type of movie making. Your character should have depth. Alright, poll time. No actual poll, but just answer me. What is the best lightsaber fight in Star Wars? Because if you say the Phantom Menace, I'm going to ban you. Not books, movies. Like, the core of a good lightsaber fight is actual character development. Is actual, like, I'm important and you're important and we have an important relationship and us fighting here has some significant meaning. You know? Like, what's up, Juicy? Empire Strikes Back. Best lightsaber fight, not close. And it's literally just Darth Vader throwing things at Luke Skywalker. Because they're talking and things actually matter. Alright, no attacks here. We're going to Scatter Shell Giant and set up a really, really good fault line. Juicy James. What is up, my friend? We are plenty juicy right now. It's funny, Plutonium, you say that because I kind of agree. Plutonium says the best lightsaber fight is Kylo and Rey in the throne room. And in that point in the movie, there's actually the cool thing about the Last Jedi is it circumvents expectations. At no point in the Last Jedi does one lightsaber hit another lightsaber except for in the flashback scene with Luke and Kylo. And that's like a total, like, well, every Star Wars movie has to have a lightsaber fight, right? That's how it works, you know, but they circumvented that completely, which is cool. So I agree the throne room scene in Last Jedi gives me chills. Like, gives me actual chills. Like, when Kylo kills Snoke, the saber flies into Rey's hand, and then Rey and Kylo turn back to back. Just chills. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. You know? But it's not an actual, like, lightsaber fight, but James, thank you. I appreciate it. But I think the best actual lightsaber fight is definitely in Empire Strikes Back. Because you have Luke and his dad, and they're fighting. And Luke has no idea what he's getting into. And his dad is trying to turn him to the dark side. And that's awesome. I agree that Luke vs. Vader in Jedi, also same thing. I mean, so they have root-born defenses in their hand. We're just going to chill. We're just going to set up a good fault line. I guess this thing can attack, but bolster is least toughness. We get bolster here, actually. I agree. I also Luke and Kylo was good. I'm cool with that. But the point is that a good lightsaber fight is not backflips and choreography. It's they're fighting for a reason. This is important, you know? And Darth Maul is the least doer of that. Well, my anaconda don't want if you ain't got no buns, hun, etc., etc. Swamp Walk. They have root-borne defenses in hand. We have a fault line. They'd be dead otherwise, but we're trying to kill them anyway. My anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns, hun. Opponent says, LOL, screw game 1, flood game 2, GG's. Jim D. Salt. Ooh, it is player also. That's fair. That's fair. We could have done that. But scoreboard, we won it anyway. If you're a student, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're out of alcohol, actually. We drank it all. But we're hanging out, doing some chaos drafts. We're pouring one out for poor little Sammy. We're talking Star Wars. Just having a great time. It's like almost 3 a.m. Scary Larry asked, do I like the fight at the end of Revenge of the Sith? To an extent, I feel like Revenge of the Sith was the only prequel that had like a few redeeming qualities, but didn't have many. I wish they would permanently strike the prequels from memory and just redo them. That'd be pretty cool. But my anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns. Okay, this hand is aggressively medium, but would I like the prequels if they got a better actor to play Anakin? No. No. They are atrociously written. Pod racing is fucking stupid. I mean, like, they're just terrible movies. There are very, very few redeeming qualities for the prequels. I hate Metachlorians. I hate the Jedi Council. I hate the Sith rule of 2. I hate almost everything. I do like Fault Line, though. That card's pretty good. How do I feel about Darth Jar Jar? Well, you missed it earlier. I exposed a dark secret about my past. If you missed that one, you got to go on YouTube and watch the previous video because, yeah. Would I watch remakes of the originals? The pod racing video game was actually pretty ballin'. Well, that was the whole reason why they had the pod racing scene, to make cool video games. So trying to set up big fault line here. We're going to play with Cyclops and hopefully kill a bunch of creatures. Giant Caterpillar. Okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. If we get to play a 4/4 and then kill all of their creatures with fault line, that's pretty dope. What's this thing do? Just blocks as a 4/4. Cool. I mean, this is... That's tilt. That's a card we can't kill with our fault line. Alright. I guess we'll just wait. What do you think about the Sith and Yoda lightsaber fight? I don't think Yoda should use the lightsaber. I like the idea in the Timothy Zahn trilogy, like the books, that like Yoda was like beyond a lightsaber. Like he was like, you know, bigger and better than that, essentially. I think Yoda with the lightsaber is very hokey and stupid. It's cool. I mean, the Emperor did use a lightsaber in the prequels, right? I totally agree, though. I feel like the Emperor and Yoda were, like, beyond lightsabers. I mean, we're just going to sit here and keep flip 3, X is 2, draw land, X is 3. Yeah. It's like, I mean, Gandalf does use a sword in Lord of the Rings, so, like, you can't, it's not really a great example, but... Gandalf uses Glamdring. We could just double block the Morph and the Cyclops on the Crusher and just trade, and then just kill everything with Fault Line, and then just play all our creatures. I mean, if you're trying to say Attack of the Clones has any reasonable scenes in any way ever, yeah, it's not really a thing. Well, it's not indestructible, it's protection. Oh, we could have saved this, I guess, with the Survive the Night, but it's fine. Eldrazi Mimic. No pump spells, please. Yeah, you see, that's not really going to work because the... Oh, no, it's beginning of the next end step? Who designed this card? Why would you get it at the beginning of the next end step? Doesn't even make sense. Alright, 7 mana. We can go 4 and 3. Gnarly Pack is a 4/4. I can deal with that. That's fine. Worst things have happened. We can survive the night. Yeah, it's got some spider. It's got some spidery stuff. Takes time in the cocoon. It's fair. You must survive the night. Yes. Plutonium, there was a bunch of world building with Leia that was kind of just cut from the movie. Yes, that is correct. What's this thing? Shock Maw Dragon. 4/4 for 6. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it deals 1 damage to each creature that player controls. But I have so many 1-toughness creatures. We got a spider, Rorka. Caravan, thanks for watching, my friend. I know it's late. I need to go to sleep, too. I don't know why I'm staying up so late. I don't even have a good answer for you. Firebolt. Ugh. That card's good.
Thanks, Jim, for being a great streamer.
I appreciate that. Great is strong praise. Scary Larry says, "Hey Jim, I'm playing in a Legacy 2K on Saturday. I expect the metagame to be really spread out. I have Death and Taxes and Death Shadow and advice on what I would play. I'd play Death Shadow because I think Death and Taxes is kind of eh. And I want to play the card Brainstorm in my deck. But probably whatever you're more comfortable with. But I think that the Shadow deck is very good, so that's cool. Traded our common 3-drop Spider for their uncommon 6-mana dragon. Atarka Pummeler. Sure. Just woke up in Italy. Good morning, my friend. Yeah, this is not my usual time schedule. It's been a pretty crazy week of staying up late to care for poor little Sammy. Sammy passed away this morning. Divert is cool. I did divert Kevin Jones into next year at an invitational. He had Ancestral Vision suspended. He was playing like Shardless Sultai or whatever. And I wastelanded in Dazed and diverted the Visions. And it was the dopest thing ever. Alright, yeah, we can submit here. Just an easy 3-0 coming here. No big deal. You can play with 99% of all the cards in Magic's history, and you choose to play Mother of Runes. It's a good way of looking at it. I am sleepy. I am sleepy. That's okay, though. Because we're going to 3-0 this draft. Let's go with our big dumb creatures. No, I've not been streaming for 13 hours. I took a break. Picked up John from... No, wait, what did I do? Oh, John, Nicole, and I went out for Pizza Hut. Because John's been really, really sad because of Sammy. So John wanted Pizza Hut, so whatever John wanted, we gave it to him. It's not our usual MO, but... Yeah, Sammy had a good last few days, I'm not going to lie. Sammy, he got round-the-clock care for like 4 days straight. He got peas and lettuce and sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds and... Yeah. What's up, Holy Diva? Trying to set up another good fault line here. This card's dope. What's up, Royal? Yes. It is sad. We're not really happy about it, but... Look at that block. Just snaps it off. No fear. No fear. My anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns, hon. When do I normally stream? Usually during the day. Usually weekdays during the day, Eastern Standard Time. But this week has been crazy. We've been staying up late with Sammy, and now I'm just totally fucked. And I'm just... The bottle's empty, alright? Brown sugar bourbon, the bottle's empty. That card's really good. Orcish Artillery, that card is really good. Oh yeah, Sammy had a great life, alright? Look, Sammy had an awesome life. Couldn't ask for more. He was famous. If you miss the stream, usually we're always on YouTube, so check out the YouTube channel. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow. If you're watching on YouTube, you're in the future. What's it like? Tell me about the stocks, please. Okay, so Charlie, thanks for watching, my friend. So +3 + 3 is 5. attack, block. We can deal 1. That's actually not bad. I'll just ship. Attack all. Oh, of course. Well, come on, block, 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 block. Yeah! Oh, that's a very convenient fault line for 1. Not usually what we're doing, but bang! Now we got some more creatures. We got some Liberators and Sigil of the Nyan Gods, etc., etc. How are we winning? I mean, we just got some duders, you know? You just play creatures that have reasonable rates, and this card's really, really good. Fall line is no joke, so it's important to recognize that Magic creatures have gotten a lot better in the last few years, so Chaos Drafts are a little wild, you know? They're a little wild. Power level's a little low because the synergy isn't there. It's important just to take the good cards and kind of go from there, you know? Gnarled Mass. Gnarled Mass. Let her rip. Little liberation action. Aven Liberator, what you got, my friend? How about some Pro Greenskis? Pro Greenskis? Works for me. Uh-oh. Gruul Charm. Deals 3 damage to each creature with flying. Alright, so they've killed my Liberator, which is fine. I get to save my Anaconda. Make more Sir Mix-a-Lot jokes. Lumberknot. Whenever a creature dies, put a counter on Lumberknot. It's not bad. Coming in. My Anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns, hun. You folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have just finished this bottle of brown sugar bourbon. We've been drinking for the last few hours. Playing some Chaos Drafts, remembering our fallen comrade in Sammy. Sammy was Burnsy's brother. There's Burnsy. Burnsy, where are you, bud? Burnsy. What are you doing, man? Come over here. Come here. Here, bud. Hey. Burnsy, of course, is our stream mascot, and Sammy was his brother, and Sammy passed away this morning, and we're pretty sad about it. My stepson is very, very sad about it. And so we're drinking, we're playing some Chaos Drafts, we're up late, and we're just, you know, doing some stuff. Darker Pummeler, Formidable, 5 mana. Creatures you control gain menace until end of turn. Okay. That's the thing. Might just want to go creature here. I guess we could like creature sigil. It's not the worst. Then we'd have a 7/7, but they can destroy it with this thing, so that's not good. What's up, Nick? No, I was on most of the day, and then I got off around late afternoon. I did like 5 hours of Chaos Drafts. Then me and John did a John and Jim show. John's my stepson. He's 7. Sammy was John's gerbils. John's very, very sad. But I'm very proud of him for... He pushed through, went to hockey camp, was there for 4 hours, came home, pushed through, did a John and Jim show in memory of Sammy, and he's been toughing it out really, really hard. And we've been back on for the last like 4 hours just drinking and playing drafts, and I don't even know what we're doing anymore. So can't play the sigil. Don't really have great attacks. I don't mind trading off my Anaconda for the Caterpillar, I guess. That will make this bigger, though. I'll just play creatures. Yes, John took solace in the fact that Sammy was now with Giroux. For those who don't know, Giroux was the original stream mascot. Giroux is immortalized in the Jim D Gerbil emote. That's Giroux. Giroux passed away probably like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. So. Alright, so there's a 4/4. Concave Phalanx is pretty cool. Oh, Giroux passed away like a year and a half ago. Okay. I think we're still just like playing stuff. I guess we could like play Mimic. Oh, we can't play Phalanx also because we need the white. We can't play the Sigil though because this thing will just kill it. So, give everything Menace. 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here. They go to 1. If we give everything Menace, it's not enough. No, Convoke only works for Cole. Oh no, it does work. You're right. That is true. So you can go like Mimic. There's your white. Mana. 2/2. Well, I don't want to play the Sigil because it'll just die to the thing. Where's the voice chat? Oh, I think I have like a $2 limit on voice chat. Royal AI says, I have never donated to anyone, but I saw how much you love Sammy and you took the best care of him. My pup Charlie is recovering from extensive knee surgery and it's hard to see them suffer. All the best. Royal, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Alright, yeah, let's just get in, I guess. We can just menace everything next turn with all of our creatures. So just do it. Let's cast this. Pay a white. We're gonna put the Sigil on. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Spider, sure. Just gonna block it anyway, so. It's okay, Ryan. Thank you. So this forces a chump block. Then next turn they have to kill stuff. We can menace and just kill them. So this card's pretty cool. Just a 4/5 for 5 is very reasonable. One of the most important things about Chaos Drafts is just rate. Just make sure the creatures you're playing are like pretty solid. Why are they blocking with that thing? Why would they block with the one creature that can kill the enchantment? Alright, well they're just dead, whatever. Should have 3-0 this draft easily, get our 3rd trophy. Looks like I got something nasty here. Nope, just Yevamaya Enchantress. 2/2 gets +1/+1 for each enchantment on the battlefield. Ferocious. Ferocious Menace, F6, stack with everything. Rawr. Yes. We finished our bottle of brown sugar bourbon. Playing some Chaos Drafts. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Make sure you follow on Twitter too. And show Burnsy some love. Burnsy's the real the real loser in this scenario. Poor Burnsy lost his brother and his best friend. Sammy and Burnsy would live together in the big cage out in the hallway, and now Burnsy only has us. He has no gerbil friends anymore. So it's pretty sad. We're sad for Burnsy. But what is going on here? Are they going to kill my enchantment? Are they just dead? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They're just dead, right? Ryan, good night, my friend. Yes, Sammy was Burnsy's biological brother, yes. Spark Spray? Awkward. Kill the enchantment? Awkward. So they go to what? They dead? They're still dead, right? Go to Zero Skis. The old Zero Skis. 2-0. Going for the trophy. I am enjoying these chaos drafts, I'm not going to lie. Poor Burnsy. Yes. So, for those who don't know, Sammy was my stepson's son, gerbil. He's 7. And Burnsy was my gerbil. We got them together on Christmas a year and a half ago. And today I told John that Burnsy is now both of our gerbils. He's not just my gerbil. So, me and John we're going to take excellent care of Burnsy, as I know you all will too. Burnsy's obviously, he's all of our gerbil, right? He's part of the stream. He's our mascot. And we love Burnsy. So, Burnsy will get extra attention. And he'll be the most famous gerbil in the world, which he is. I just want to do more drafts. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I just want to draft again. I just want to win this draft and then draft again. Hand's great. Fault line's great. This card's insane. Fault line is the nut. Wow. Nice Yevamaya Coast. Yes. The Mimic is just a vanilla 2-1. This is a vanilla 03, okay. Planes, sure. Spider, sure. Look, when you're playing a Chaos Draft, not every card you play is going to be ideal, you know? Cultivate, okay. Oh, Burnsy has some nice cards in there, alright? Don't you worry. He's taking a bath right now. Sorry, Burnsy. Didn't mean to intrude in your bath time. Mountain Plains. A lot of colors here. My anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns, hun. Sephiroth of the Sword. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to Sephiroth. This card is really, really good. We might need to make our Fault Line an actual Wrath of God and not just a one-sided Wrath of God, because we got no good attacks right now. This card's great. I don't remember ever even seeing this card. A 3/3 flyer for 4 is already good, and it prevents all combat damage that be dealt to this. Seraph of a Sword, whatever. Prevents all combat damage, not all damage. Verdant Haven. Card is strictly worse than that other card. Axebane Guardian. Alright, so we're looking at a probable Wrath for 3 here. just to kill everything and start anew. We can just like get in for 3. Gift of Paradise, that's the one. I don't want to let this thing happen either, though, so like maybe we just do it now, because if they have 5 mana, I'm not gonna have 5 mana up. Fault Line is non-flyers? What? What? Who designed this card? We're in trouble. We're in trouble. I didn't read the card. RTFC. Thanks, Abay. I appreciate it. So that makes things extra complicated because they have this great flyer in play that we can't beat. And I'm not sure how we're going to win anymore. This card's like unbeatable. What do you even do with this card? Return Wild Nacatl? Why would you randomly return Wild Nacatl for no reason? I mean, I guess we're gonna Wrath, right? Like, what else are we gonna do? Concede, get out of town. Eldrazi, we're going to play Eldrazi Mimic. That's what we're going to do. Bam. Take that, fool. Boros Guildgate. Honor's Reward ain't that bad right now. We are in a racing scenario. Bonafide. Take 7, gain 4. The race is on. That card's unbeatable. We can't win. We lose. We lose. Unbeatable Pelakka Worm. Seven trample, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just can't win. Actually. Yeah. We just can't win. Opponent's deck seems cool. Can you imagine like bouncing the Pelakka Worm with your Aegis Automaton? I should update a lot of things, but I haven't, so what are you going to do? Block with everything. Indestructible. Crack Clue. F6. That's not a bad draw. Alright. Okay. There's no follow-up here. I think we're in okay shape. I mean, okay is not like okay, but like, you know, not like the worst thing ever of all time. We do not have a lot of removal, no. Fault Line's our big removal spell, but don't kill flyers. And this card's really, really good, but we're trying. The gods know we're trying, alright? We're 2-0. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're like 5 hours in, and we finished our bottle of brown sugar bourbon. We're pouring one out for our buddy Sammy, the gerbil who passed away this morning. And if you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow. Doing some chaos drafts. For those who don't know what chaos drafts are, they're pretty sweet. You just get the draft, but it's like a bunch of random packs. That's really fun. We used to call it wacky drafts back in the day, and what the hell is this? This is a lot of mana end step. We're 2-0. I want this trophy. If it's Sphinx's Rev, I will concede him a spot. It is Suffer the Past. We just died. Exile X target cards from target player's graveyard. For each card exiled this way, that player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Oh, wow. That is their splash card. They are playing 5 colors. We can't go out like this, alright? We ain't no punks. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. It is a little frustrating that our fault line wasn't a Wrath of God like it's been every game, but alright, curving out. Let's go. Opponent's deck seems good. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, alright? Our opponent's deck is a pile of crap, and we're awesome, and very good looking, and we're going to win. This card's banned in standard, alright? Gore Swine, alright. They got planes. Crossbow Infantry. That is exceedingly good against our hand of 2 1-toughness attackers. Look, I know Gore Swine ain't like the best card ever printed and all, but you know, it's a pig. Pigs is pigs. This, as I was saying earlier, this is the kind of card they don't print anymore. The onboard tricksy cards. Thanks for following, my friends. If you haven't followed, just hit that follow button. Of course, welcome, welcome, welcome. Fault line. Okay. That's actually pretty good. We have to play our Cyclops and have fault line lined up. What do they got? Vessel? Priests of Norn. Oh my god, that card's so good too. That card's really hard to get through. Like, Infect plus large toughness is like a pretty... Oblivion Ring, too? Yikes. Yikes. I've not seen these multicolor decks work in the Chaos Cube yet. Or Chaos Draft. I would say we're getting worked, alright? Take it easy. Greater Basilisk. We're not getting worked yet. We got worked in the first game. Now we're just like playing some magic, you know? We got this fault line. I'm sure it'll be good at some point. They got creatures, we got creatures. Yeah, Mike, they're just playing all these dual lands, just draw them every game. That's fine. Cultivate's a good one. That'll help your mana. They are all 5 colors. They got Mountain Forest, sure. Priests of Norn, alright. So we're looking for like the hard reset here. We want to just like wrath them. Now I get the mana to do it, so hopefully they play a creature or 2. Unfortunately, they've already seen this card. This card's really, really good, but they have a lot of lands and 3 cards in hand. Verdant Haven, sure. Sure, sure, sure. Play land, say go, sure. Palaka Worm is silly. What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't like this. Blaze for 9. They're electing to just fireball us for 9. I don't like that at all. That does not make me happy. Like, that's a real weird play. Alright. Kill yourself with the fault line. That's a good idea. We can go for the draw. So for those who are watching SCG Dallas last weekend, I got a draw in game 1 of a standard match. I was playing Blue-White Control. My opponent was playing Esper Control. And we arrived after a 35-minute game 1 at a null game state. We both had Teferi and no ways to win. And we were both in the Teferi loop, and no player had any way to win. So we had to choose to draw game 1. Yeah, this is bad. I think we're getting that 2-1, folks. The problem is that our fault line's not very good against this card. Honor's Reward. Our bad mana base come back to haunt us. Just all going wrong, you know? Like, we're just not beating this card right here, which is kind of a silly thing to say, but 5 and 5, they can bounce 2 creatures. Like, we showed them this card game 1, so like, it's not like they're not aware of it, you know? Oh god, here we go. Oh god, it's Pelakka Wurm. We have 10 mana. We can kill... They can just bounce it. Oh my god, they're going to bounce Pelakka Wurm? Maybe they'll screw up and just bounce it on our end step. Try and gain some more life. Maybe. We're dead. Alright, well, that was kind of brutal, but that's okay. I had fun. We went 2-1. Our deck was medium. Yeah, maybe even medium minus. But we had creatures and spells and a good card or two. And hey, that's a chaos draft. That's all you need, right? And now we got 532 awesome viewers. I'll have to do another draft. If you want to see me do another draft and not sleep ever and kill myself, please put Mr. Destructoid in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time. If you're watching on Twitch, the stream will continue. Maybe.